Greetings, adventurers, and welcome. Today we're going to take a quick look at the items available on the trading post for February. I haven't really gone over these yet, so this is going to be a surprise for me, just as it is for you. I apologize in advance. I do have a little bit of a cold, so if I sound a little iffy, my bad. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see what we got. This is probably going to be a lot of red, pink, and heart themes for the Love is in the Air event. So let's see. Plus, it's also been a year. Join the vendors at the trading post to commemorate this 1 year anniversary, where they will be offering two steeply discounted items: the Mannequin's Charm Toy and X-53 Rocket. Ooh. And earn an extra 500 trader tender this month. Well, an extra 500, I mean, that can't really hurt. Shit. Cast a spell with this month's signature item, the Love Witch's Attire Transmog Ensemble. Oh, all right. So commemorate the 1 year anniversary of the trading post. It's been 1 year since TNW and the Zenshiri trading post to open their doors. To commemorate the occasion, visit their festively decorated stalls, where you'll find two special items and their wares available at a low, low price you can't afford to pass up. So let's see. First here, it looks like we got the Mannequin Charm, which they were talking about. Ooh. These look like, I think these are the exact same mannequins that actually stand around the trading post to actually like model certain items and attire. So that's actually pretty cool. And it only cost 10. They weren't kidding how low it was. That's kind of like a steal. Like, most toys are nowhere near that low. Let's see. Oh yeah, the X-53 touring rocket. So this was like part of the Recruit a Friend back in the day, and this was either Wrath or Cataclysm time, but I got it. I'm pretty sure I exploited somebody to help me out with this, where they only played for a couple of months and I got it. But that's pretty cool. At 100, that's a freaking steal. Like, holy cow, that's a steal. But it's a two-seater. It's a flying mount, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. We got we got two pets. One is Nell. One is Bugsy. They look like the same kind of pet. One's pink. One's red. For some reason, one is more expensive than the other, but maybe it does something different. Maybe it has little hearts and stuff that pops up. Who really knows? They're cute. You know what that is? I get it. So these little bugs for Love is in the Air. It's the love bug. Don't get bit by the love bug. Get it? There we go. Oh, Blizzard and your cheesy things. Oh, Fur Enship Fox. You know, we've been seeing a lot of these on the Dynamine lately, and I gotta tell you, like, it's really cool to see different variations and colors of this. I believe another version of this is the Gilnean mount that you get for reclaiming Gilneas itself. So, but I think the difference here is that this one actually has like a little heart on the top. I'd actually have to double check. I'm not entirely sure, but that's actually a pretty nice mount. That pink color, it doesn't like overwhelm me with like, oh my god, it's so pink. It's kind of like this really nice, like, darker but bright. They kind of did a real nice mixture of colors there. Well, one color really. Whoa, armor transmogs. That cloak is sick. This is kind of like I wonder if you could do like a one shoulder transmog for this. It says cloak back, so I doubt it, at least right now. They probably want to see how popular it is. But like, that's almost kind of like I don't remember his name, but Emperor Minsk from Star Trek from StarCraft. Uh his son was wearing something like this. That's pretty sick. The pink actually isn't too bad, But I would love something like this in like the red and the black variety, but that's just, or even the green, like the nice fell green. Here it looks like we got a corsage. It looks like they're going to be playing that up a little bit. Oh, yep, even more. They're going to be playing that up quite a bit after the whole wristwatch fiasco from this month. I was not a fan of earning a wrist that like you can't even have over your own gloves. Transmog. It says Gothic Corsage. That's actually pretty cool. Kind of almost looks like those, like the PvP Ember Flame kind of sets right now. That's pretty cool. The colors are real nice. I'm just not a big corsage wrist kind of person, but the colors are really nice. They do look good. What's this one? An offhand? Ooh, that's a twisted little bouquet. Sanguine bouquet. Yeah, I might actually get that. It's only 100. That's actually pretty good looking. I'm pretty sure this one here is a repeat. I might have that one. I'm not sure. I don't have all the cloaks because some things were kind of a priority over others. And they're doing more of these really long gloves. They're doing a magenta version. I'm not into them. I've seen quite a few people who are. Oh, classy rosy tabard. Now I can't really see, but it almost, I mean, it would be befitting, right? It kind of has like a heart kind of deal. They've been doing a lot of tabards lately. The one a couple of months ago where they did the chainmail tabard, that was sick. I had to get both. I'm pretty sure I set aside a mount just to get, just to get that. Rosie Sarong. You know what? I think it's a neat idea. I really like the idea of the sarongs. I don't like how they are in game because it looks nice in 3D right now, but it's flat. Like when you put it on, there's no like bow kind of looking like where it's sticking out like where a belt would be. Kind of it looks like it sticks out right now, but it's not. I, they don't look bad. The actual design in them looks good. Okay? And the colors that they've had for them look great too. My problem is that it's not 3D. Like, I love Blizzard. A lot of people would probably call me a Blizzard shill. That's okay. I like a lot of their products that they come out, including the items that they do for the trading post. But I gotta tell you, it's 2024. You know, you guys have been like Blizzard has been doing amazing with their tier sets and adding really cool 3D model effects to all of them. And the whole thing doesn't need to be so 3D that it blows your graphics card out of the water, right? And you need to have the best of the best. No, but like, would it really hurt to have, you know, a 3D bow on something like this, especially if it's going to cost you 100 tender? And then, you know, just have the little, you know, parts of the bow that are tied, you know, just going to have them flop around a little. Like, that's really all the extra you got to do right now. I mean, like, it would be cool to have like the robes themselves not just stretch with your legs. It would be cool to actually see them kind of float around and stuff. But I'd be happy, honestly, with just a 3D part of that sarong. What else? Oh, a magenta gown. I can't see that whole thing, but that looks pretty sweet. And this caught my eyes immediately. The Blade Masters Crimson Stones. I gotta tell you, I've been so happy that they've been bringing out like the Blade Master stuff. It's kind of weird that it's a chest piece. It should be like a cloak, I feel, or even a headpiece. I feel like a cloak. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that I've been waiting for the red set to come out because I think they've had blue, which I was like, that kind of feels more alliancey. Then because it was blue and gold. Then they had like a gold yellow one for January, I believe. You know, the whole champagne New Year gold, that kind of deal. But this, I've been waiting for the red one so you could have a real Blade Master kind of look from Warcraft 3. Whoo, definitely getting that one for 200 tender. It's a little steep, but they give you 500 extra tender this month. What do we got here? Crown of the White Rose. That's sick. I really like that. The white roses in here. I mean, obviously, that's literally in the title. But like that looks so good. You could literally do so much. I mean, I'd like to do RP myself, but for people who are on RP realms, that is going to be crazy. Battlefield Lover's Bow. Oh, I'm thinking it was like a bow, like a bow and arrow, but it's a cloak. Oh, that's cute. I probably won't get it, but it's cute. What is this? Battle Raps of the Honored Valajar? Have we even seen this set before? I don't think so. I'm usually pretty good at remembering sets. Like the head and the feet usually kind of point out something to me, or even the shoulders. This looks brand new. I'm not a fan of how the feet kind of they're kind of like metal slippers. But overall, this looks like a really cool set. And for 600, that's not bad for an entire set. Oh, what? Lost Crusaders Amethyst Battle Axe. Oh, if you're a Draenei, that crystal battle axe is like awesome. Oh, it's a one-handed axe too. Ooh, so all you Draenei pallies better grab onto this. This with that one shield that you get from Gruul's Lair, those would match pretty freaking awesome. We got the Love's Bulwark as a shield. That's cute. I might get that. I might. My Goblin Warrior Tootsie, she might actually be into that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We got two different wands. Wow, that's a pretty big wand. It's sitting in this person's hand. I don't even know what that is. Is that a gnome? Something? I don't know. It says Twilight versus Love Witches. I like the color variation. It goes from like dark pink, light red to this dark red menacing, especially since it's called Twilight. Like that's pretty cool. I enjoy the color variations. And staffs. Okay. Yep. Those are cool. Fluorescent split blade. Now, if I could see this thing facing me specifically, I would probably say that this is a recolor. I'm thinking this is like that Northman sword. I can't remember what it's called. It's like it's kind of brown, and then like along the edges, it's got like this bright. It's got like this white going down it. Still looks cool though. That would actually fit very well with the purple variation of the Judgment set that you get from the dungeons in Burning Crusade. That would fit amazingly well with that. Like, just out of this world perfect. Oh, now we have actual bows. Ooh, lovely rosy bow, lovely gothic bow. I like that they actually put the gothic, they give some love to the gothic community in this one. That is pretty cool. Like, it's dark without being like all black. Like it's all variations of black and gray, and that's pretty cool. What do we got here? Ruby Fellfire Bulwark. Okay, these two are for sure repeats, and I can't remember if I got the Ruby Bulwark or just the green one that they had before. Otherwise, that one may be on my list as well. And the Ruby Spellfire Blade looks pretty kick-ass, so I'm going to have to go for that one too. And the bonus reward is Love Witch's Attire. A blossoming of love and happiness has sparked stories. This mysterious coven has risen again. That's very interesting. If you look closely, the legs only go thigh high, so that's going to be a huge RP thing. It has been ever since Transmog's been available, since Cataclysm. A lot of mages, a lot of female mages, went for those like thigh high, low V cut vest sets that they've had that you usually make from professions and stuff. So that's pretty cool though. I mean, like the little frilly fluffy. It's not like typically for me. but I'm not unhappy with it, because it, it's an actual set. When it comes to like Trader Post rewards, I really feel that you should either get a weapon set that matches, like, that goes with like swords. If it's swords, right? You say swords, staffs, and I don't know, a shield, right? And just have it like a whole set. And the reason I say that is because, well, shamans can't use swords, right? But they can use staffs. So if you have a staff, you can still transmog it into uh, that variation. Or you could even just do like a couple where it's like staff and hammer, everyone, or sword and hammer, everyone can use one of those two. Or a set like this, an actual whole set. Another thing I believe is acceptable always is a mount. A pet, a pet's okay. It's kind of like borderline for me. Like, it has to be a super cute pet. I don't really do pet battles or anything like that, but you know, at least that kind of appeals to everybody. You get weapon sets, armor sets, you get pets and mounts. That kind of appeals literally to everybody. And maybe if they didn't want to come up with an extra set that month, they could have a bonus reward of, once you fill it up, you get an extra 500 tender or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be acceptable too. But like that little wristwatch that we got this month, that was awful. Sorry. There's just some things you can't give praise for, and that's one of them. But that looks like that is it. Thank you all for joining me. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to get any of these, if you're going to save them because, hey, you don't like them. Tell me why you don't like them. Tell me why you do. What kind of transmogs do you like? And I'll see you next time.